Hey, Christy here from govgirl.com. This is the second video in a series where I'm talking about the Hack for Reno event, the City of Reno's first hackathon. And it's almost the big day. It's the day after tomorrow. We've done a lot of stuff. There's a lot more stuff still to go. Getting a little nervous, but I think it'll go pretty well. I'm busy right now spray painting trophies, Mayor Cashel bobbleheads. It's going to be awesome. We have so many prizes for people and lots of stuff leading up to the event. Let's see. So we had a meetup last week at City Hall. That's what I was talking about in the last video.
Tell us what you want, and we'll try to help you get there, because we do have some resources and we do have good minds, and we've got a lot of really good employees who know how to get the job done. They don't always know exactly what the job is, though, and that's how we can all work together to make Reno a better place and to make this government more efficient and more effective.
Another overlay on all of that is a big initiative that we've had for the last few years of customer service, trying to improve customer service. And I'll tell you, we're not alone in facing the challenge of doing that with fewer resources, fewer people, and the demand for services to increase all the time while our resources diminish. So one response to that is to turn to the people we serve and say, how can we do this better? And help us do it better. And I think the Hack for Reno is part of that effort too.
Before I go into what Hack for Reno really is, I think the fact that there's a few people here from different places and that from a very high level in the local government, this discussion's even happening, I would consider the event already a success. So you don't have to build a single app. I'm going to let everybody out. Look, when they get there at noon, I'm just saying, just do whatever you want. It's cool. We have the meeting. We're good.
It was great to see a wide range of participants at the City Hall meetup. We had government people, not only at the City of Reno with Chris Good, the Director of Neighborhood Services, Kevin Knutson, the Assistant City Manager, and the Finance Director, Robert Chisel. Not only with City of Reno staff, we also had some folks from Washoe County who are interested in opening up some of their data, as well as even participating in the event. And also from the Sheriff's Department, we had, or the Sheriff's Office, we had someone there, Robert, who's just very engaged in this. And then we had a good number of people who are just the civic developers, coders, designers. They're all interested in participating in this event somehow. So it was a good number of people, and we opened it up and just started asking questions, what would be useful. We had a good conversation of the types of data, and from the government perspective, some of the challenges that we have that we would like to see filled down the line, and maybe this event can help make that happen. So it was a good meetup at City Hall. So we actually had the final Hack for Reno meetup yesterday. Over at the Reno Collective, I counted maybe 30 participants there. There were presentations from some of the vendors who run the platforms. We'll be working with Tropo and some others. It was really good. And then everyone broke into teams, so we made sure that everyone was paired up with someone or part of a team, and that they started thinking of ideas on what they'd like to develop. So the end is near. We also issued a couple of press releases, one on behalf of the local group we're working with, Reno Collective, and the City of Reno. We also issued a press release as well. And so we've been talking about this a lot on the national level and the Gov2O community, but our local news is starting to pick up on it. Check out this article. This is Colin Loretz here. He's a main organizer over at Reno Collective, and this was a well-meaning but kind of unfortunate headline. So we were poking a little bit of fun at that yesterday, but so getting some local press. If I had any advice to give other cities who are thinking about doing hackathons, it would be something that's been very successful for us, and the guys at the Reno Collective had this idea, and that's do your planning in the public. You're talking about open data, open government, do all your planning in the open. It's very helpful. They've actually used GitHub, not just for code repository, but for planning the actual event. So we've created wiki pages with schedules and organizing volunteers, as well as a number of issues in the system. We started off with 70-something issues, and as we're closing them, you can see, real time what's happening, and it's open for anyone to jump in there. If you see that there's a particular need and you can fill it, work on it, and then close that issue. So I definitely recommend doing the planning in the open, and I love that GitHub platform with you can host code on there, but you can also use the wiki and use the issues. It's very helpful. So this is the final countdown. Tomorrow, Friday, October 14th at 7 p.m., there is a mixer, a nice little gathering with everyone involved. And then at noon on the 15th through noon on the 16th, Saturday and Sunday, at the Pioneer Center is the Hack for Reno event, and I'm a little nervous. Don't worry, I'll be following it all around with cameras and trying to capture everything. And I'll give you a recap afterwards and let you know what we learned from it, what we liked about it, and if we're excited to do it again. That's all for this episode. Please subscribe at youtube.com/govgirlblog, and we'll see you next time.